So we're saying, right? You guys see this? Cool. Don't do that.
Just for treating women right, you're a pussy.
Let's say we shouldn't just treat men right. Do you know what I mean?
Why? What?
I'm lying, man. If she's on the streets, if you're from the streets,
I knew it.
This your
like she
bad.
you can take this, man. But she ain't making like, I ain't gotta take this shit from you.
Unpopular opinion.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Unpopular Opinions Podcast. I am your host, King Joe.
Hey, and I'm your co-host, Natty. It's good to be back.
It's been a minute, man.
It has.
We haven't shot in a while.
But you know, you'll see our content. We have a lot of content that we've shot, so...
Before we get into today's video, though, we know we haven't been in a while, but can you guys just hit the like and subscribe button?
Yeah.
Make sure you share this video with your friends. Make sure you hit the like button a couple of times just to help us with the algorithm. We're actually, we decided that we're gonna be shooting a lot more episodes, right? Like that we're gonna be doing a lot more things, being a lot more consistent. And it would really help if you could just like and share. Maybe after a while, you know, we'll have a wave reveal. Let you guys see what's going on under here, you know. But please like and share the video, and let's get into it. What are we talking about today?
So today
we've been back in a while, so I'm a little nervous. Personally, I'm a little nervous because we're back in front of the camera, so I'm a little nervous. Tell me, what are we talking about today?
Come on, man, it's like an everyday. It's like going back to work.
So going back to work
after like being on leave,
it's like it's like being unemployed for 6 months, and now you're back at work. You go, oh, god damn, how do I do this again?
So today we want to talk about control versus caring in a relationship, right? So, to kick it off, let's talk about control. Like, should they be controlled in a relationship with a man or a guy?
But like, are men even controlling? Let's start there.
Yes, are men controlling.
Are men controlling? I'm asking the question because, like, personally, I think we need to consider how we speak about men, right? Like, so we always use these adjectives to make men seem so demonized, bro. And for me, I find it strange, bro, because while you say control, I say responsible. You know what I mean? Like, whereas your woman could be feeling like you control her because you want to know about time and you want to know about whereabouts, stuff like that. It could also be that you are responsible for this person. You understand? If something happens, you know, you're the person that person calls. And when I talk about if something happens in the grand scheme of things, like car accident, like just life in general, bro. Like, you're responsible for this person. You know what I mean? So for me, no. But like, to a degree, there are certain people that do hold a certain level of control, right? But like, I wouldn't say that like men are controlling. I would say that they are responsible for the trajectory of the relationship, and therefore it may come across as control. That's what I think. So,
but look, I think let's not lie. There are guys that are controlling, right? And when I say that, and that stems from insecurity for me. You know, if you are very insecure in your relationship with your woman, with yourself, there's a certain element that you will display that can cross that line between responsibility and controlling, right?
What do you mean?
So that's exactly. So what I'm saying is, the minute your woman leaves the house, right? When your woman leaves the house, you know where she's going and so forth. That's cool. You should know that, right? You know, if she's going with the girls, she's going wherever. That's fine, right? But then there's an element where you now want to keep tabs of every minute, every 30 seconds, not every 30 seconds.
No, but then like,
every 30 minutes. Hold on.
Are you unemployed? Why are you doing that?
Exactly. But there are guys that do that. There are guys that do that.
No.
I've seen this. But hear me out. So what I've seen about guys that do that, right, that call their woman every 10, 20, 30 minutes is because there's an element of them that just can't sit and not wonder who she's with, what she's doing at that moment in time, right? So there's checking in, which is cool, right? There's checking in. You should check in on your woman because you respond, you care about her. And then there's over checking in, like you're almost like a, how do I put it? Like a tracker right? And guys that do that are guys that are.
So how do we distinguish between the two?
So for me, what makes sense? You leave the house. Babe, I'm going to wherever, La Parada with the girls. Great, cool. Get there, hey, we arrive safely, awesome, having a great time, cool. Later on, if she said probably be back around 10, cool. If they're gonna be delayed, let you know, hey, yo, I know it's gonna be back at 10 o'clock, but yeah, I think things are getting wild. You still have a great time. I'm still out, letting you know, cool. Or hey, listen, phone's about to die, so I'm good though. Should be back around this time and so forth. That's all right. That's for me. That's important, right? Then okay, she's still all right. She'll be home. All right. You shaking your head like that.
No, like
but
I'm listening to you.
Right? But then there's the flip side of that would be no, you said you'll be back at 10. You get your ass home right now. I want you home right now at 10. Because you're gonna be back at 10. I want you home at 10 o'clock. Come on, dog.
I hear you. I just think like as a gent, man, like the best way for a guy to distinguish the two, because like I'm not gonna give a personal opinion. Should I give a personal opinion here?
So it's opinions.
So from a personal perspective, bro, like I think there should be a certain level of I think there should be a certain direction that seems. I think there should be a certain direction within the relationship, right? So I think as a gent, there are certain behaviors as well that you just should not allow. You know what I mean? Like she's not your child, but because you're responsible, she must also just keep you cognizant at the back of her mind, in the sense that like if she goes out with her girls, it's not enough to let me know. It's also to be responsible to come home at a certain time. Like know when to go home, dog. Don't date a wildling. She's just out there, now you have to worry about her. You come home at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like there should be a certain level of hang on. There should be a certain level, and I think this is the guy's responsibility. This is where the responsibility comes into play, where it can come across as control. I think you're responsible for the ethics of the relationship. You're responsible for what you allow. You understand? So if you're gonna be the guy who's gonna be like, wow, get your ass now, then you're already setting a precedent for the relationship, and that's not a very nice place to be. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want that, because that's an adult that you're dealing with. You don't talk to adults like you talk to children. So you are setting a terrible tone for the relationship. Me, right, from a personal perspective, because you guys say I can give a personal point of view, I would just set a simple tone in that there are certain behaviors I allow, there's certain behaviors I don't allow. I'll never tell my girl to never go out. I'll never tell my girl to never, but be mindful. Like if we live together, man, be mindful. If we don't, be a wildling, I guess. Be grown. Just be grown. Don't embarrass me while I'm linked to you, if that makes sense, but you should be able to set that tone within the relationship. It shouldn't be I personally don't agree with just allowing your woman to just be crazy carefree, right? Please go ahead.
So you use the terms like responsible. The man is responsible for his woman. You use terms like allow. And then you also said she's an adult, she's not your child.
Big true.
But those are terms that a parent would use for their daughter, right?
Yeah, but those are terms that a CEO would use for an employee. Also a term a corporate would use for a citizen.
So let's bring it down to a subordinate.
Okay. Yes.
So are you now saying, are we replacing that man in relationship, woman in relationship is the subordinate to the man in the relationship?
I don't think there's like it's not a subordination thing, right? I think so I'm gonna be raw right now, right? Mm-hmm. I think it's like this, right? You play according to the rules of the person who asked you to play, right? And 9 out of 10 times, the man asked you to be in a relationship, right? Therefore, he's got to set a tone, right? So it's not a subordination, insubordination and superior thing. It's more of a. I think you should want to have ethics within your relationship, and stand for something as a gent. Right, so that you don't allow because if you get pulled in certain directions through things that you don't allow within yourself, you end up doing things that you won't be proud of in the long run, or that will look funny, right? If we can bring it back to a few weeks, let's look at the Will Smith thing. You can see he's not the leader in that thing. You know what I mean? He's not because he would not have reacted that way. You know, at least I don't think so, right? And that was a reaction to allowing so much. And allowing is not always I'm not going to allow you, or I am allowing you. It's taking things in that you know through yourself you wouldn't be okay with. And if you're not okay with certain things as a guy, you must set that tone. Because once you don't, right, the relationship becomes a little haywire.
Do you feel like a woman is also responsible for her man?
Responsible for her man.
Just like a man is responsible for his woman. Do you feel she's also responsible?
Not in the same way. I think she is, but not in the same. She's not responsible for him in the sense that like H dog, like. And unpopular opinion, no one cares about dudes, bro. Like, he's fine.
Okay, let's simplify, right? So let's talk about that example.
That's fine, bro.
That example. So if you in your relationship, so you live with your girl, right?
I don't.
And no, scenario, man.
Yeah, we're not doing no personal stuff, right?
Say scenario.
Yeah, scenario. Okay.
Scenario. You live with your girl, right?
Yes.
And then you're out.
Yes.
Should you be telling her like where you at?
No, that's why I wanted to finish. That's why I wanted to say this. Like, if you guys live together, right? Guys, fuck, bro. How do I explain it, bro? Guys are the ones who are asking you to be in the relationship. So if guys have to be the one to ask, that means they have to be the ones to set the tone. Because, mind you, we're talking about relationships. We're not talking about just some guy. He's not some guy, bruh. If some guy's trying to control you, then get rid of him. Some girl's trying to control you, get rid of her. But like, if we're talking about relationships, right? There has to be a certain direction that the relationship is going, right? And if you guys are living together, that's even peak, right? Whether you're married or you're fat and sitting, like, those are serious things. Like, you are really responsible for this person's person, right? But if you're not living together, I'm of the big belief, right? Do not work on a wife or husband wage when they give you a boyfriend or girlfriend tender. You know what I mean? Like, bro, look, man, it's not your girl. Let her live her life.
So I disagree.
But the moment that she wants to, act funny, get rid of her.
I disagree on one point, right? And the point is, I don't think it should matter where you guys live together or not, right? So even if I don't live with my girl, it should the concept of being responsible for her and caring about where she is shouldn't matter. Wait, hold on. Shouldn't matter whether she's coming home to me or she's going home to her parents' house or to her own place. To me, that doesn't change the aspect of it. Because it's like saying, if I'm with my girl and we don't live together, whether she's out till 10, till 3 o'clock, till 4 o'clock, it makes no difference to me because she's not coming home to me. To me, that shouldn't matter. That aspect should not change me caring and being responsible about her well-being and where she is and her keeping updates on that. To me, that should not be an aspect of it.
But I never said it should. Here's what I said, right? Or here's what I am saying, right? I'm agreeing that you should still care about her even if she doesn't live with you. I mean, come on. You care about your friends, right? When we leave and we pack the cameras and stuff, you're gonna want to make sure, right?
So you agree that?
Yeah, you should still care. What I'm saying is this, right? Because in a scenario where this person doesn't live with you, I'm assuming there's also no ring here, right? Okay.
It doesn't matter for me.
Regardless, right?
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna assume that there's no ring here because if you're married and you're not living with like the other person, that's a little strange. That's a little strange, right? But okay, yeah, it could be work, but on the basis of probabilities, how often is that happening? That's not really happening, right? So if there's no ring, we agree it's probably boyfriend and girlfriend stuff, right? Within that phase, right? Don't find yourself also like this is something that guys have to get with. Don't be over responsible, bro. If that's your girlfriend, don't be over responsible. Don't be like. When I say set the tone, there's certain things that allow her to do her thing, but because you wouldn't allow it in the confines of a relationship, you also get to make the decision. If she's the kind of girl who's gonna like go out and be out, like I don't like it if a girl's out up until like let's say like maximum like 1 a.m. She's the kind of girl who's gonna do that when she's alone. Bro, she's gonna bring that here. Hell no, bro. You're not gonna come home, knock on the door. We tired as hell. No, bro. Let her do her thing, bro.
Because
also,
you said that don't be overly responsible if you're just dating.
Exactly. So allow her to do her thing. Let her do her thing.
If dating is courtship and it's planning for marriage, and like you said, you set the tone. Are you not supposed to set the tone in the dating process already? Exactly.
And sometimes the best way to also set the tone, and I've said this before while we were recording, get rid of her. This is an adult. This is an adult. I'm sorry. During the dating phase, You need to be able to be making the right decisions. No, listen, guys, I'm being so serious. With feelings involved, with all these things. Listen, I'm with you, especially when it's a girl that you see a future with. You also, while you're dating, be sure. That's what I'm gonna say.
But don't you think that's unfair? Like,
no, it's not.
It's not on the date.
And I came over
First month. That's not a relationship. First month.
Hold up, but you like get rid of her.
First month. Is that a relationship? That's already bad behavior.
But
If she's behaving like that in the first month, you're like, wow.
You set the tone.
You set the tone immediately.
Yes. So when the first occasion, right?
Yes, when the first occasion,
usually early in the relationship.
you let them know. That
Exactly.
I would look.
Exactly.
You can
Okay,
do what you want
that's
to
my
do.
point. That's my point. So you're supposed to set the tone early on, right? Like you said. Well, early on is probably a month or two into the relationship.
It's not a
She's out
relationship,
with her
man.
friends. She's going out. She doesn't know. You guys have not.
No,
set
big true.
a
Okay,
prerequisite
okay,
to
cool.
your relationship,
Okay,
right?
then you see that's when we now have to dive into the intricacies of how you set the tone and all those kind of things, right?
But here's my thing. This goes back to you saying don't be overly responsible. So how am I not supposed to be overly responsible, but I'm still supposed to set the tone? Where's the distinguishing between this?
No, you must have the conversation. Look, so when I say overly responsible, what I mean is like how Nati was saying, you'll still get the guys who wanna like be like, you said you're gonna be home at this time, you know, come home at this time. Bruh, don't worry about that, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's an adult, bro. Don't be over responsible about that. If she said that she was gonna be home at 1 o'clock and she hasn't texted you, that's a grown woman, right? Until you hear something, that's it. Like, I understand you want to know, maybe shoot a text, but like, don't be that guy who's like, you said you were 1, 2, 3, 4, calm down, bro. You know, only later on then you guys have the conversation. You know what I mean? Have a conversation, and then obviously you set the tone.
Okay.
While you guys have, you know, once it's happened, because you gotta set the tone before.
So-
now you just control it.
So I agree with you there, right?
You know?
The point
So-
is, when these things happen, talk about it, right? And so it means that you set the tone through conversation. Like, yo, you did this. Yo, last time that wasn't cool. I prefer, you know, rather in situations like that, this is how you should be handling the situation. For me, that's cool, right? That shows caring, not getting rid of her. I think you're laughing about it, but yeah, for me, it's about consistent communication and
No, of course.
And the reason why I asked if it goes both ways is there are times when you go out and there are times when things get wild. You know, you're planning to come home and you know for whatever reason. I mean, there's many scenarios, right? You've grown, but is how do you as a guy come back and you say to your woman, yo, do you say I'm a man? It is man.
Unpopular opinions.
Hold on. Men will do what men do.
No, man.
But you can't do the same thing. No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying, you know, that's how it plays out a lot of times.
No, man, that's Neanderthal behavior, bro. What is that?
But what I'm saying, for me, it's about, yes, be responsible for your woman, right? And when things go sort of, I call them out of line, whatever, talk about it, right? And it goes both ways. Although, I still say, what I've seen, the controlling guys, it's purely based on insecurity. Guys that are very insecure, guys that feel they have to, if they don't have a certain level of awareness and control of to where or what the woman is doing, they feel somebody is just gonna just pounce and take that. So they actually don't feel secure that they can actually hold on to the woman. Sometimes you know when you get a
You must believe.
I scored, right? You must believe that that's your
That's my bet.
Exactly. But if you don't believe, you're insecure
You must
because you're like,
believe,
maybe I hit a 3-point by luck. How do I make sure that I keep hold of this? I need
Practice.
to make sure. You must be my side the whole time. Yeah, I've seen guys like that.
No, man. Like,
And that's
okay,
control. And that's not cool.
So, bro, I think that's just like, sorry, Nati, like, I don't want to say this like this, you know, like, I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's just obvious, bro. Like, don't be that guy. Like, how do I say this, bro? A woman is not, she's not your pet. You know what I mean? She's not your pet. She's not your child. This is why I say like, and as harsh as the guys say, what? Oh, you're just gonna get rid of her, bro? That's an adult, bro. You know what I mean? Like, meaning like as much as you try and, the harder you hold on, bro, the harder she's gonna try and get like rid of you, bro. You know what I mean?
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, the more she's gonna, that's why I say let her do her thing, but stand on your laurels as a gent. As a gent, I wouldn't allow, like, I'm not dating a girl who's a wild man. I'm not dating a girl who's allows herself to go out for long hours at night, you know, just because she's single and she can do what she wants, you know, like, You can be single and do what you want with a level of self-control. If you are already showing me that you have a lack of self-control within your own life, then you're gonna have a lack of self-control within the relationship, is what I'm trying to say. Which would make me now responsible of someone who has a lack of self-control. You know what I mean? And now that goes bad for the relationship. It stops becoming a thing of I'm controlling your movement. It's now becoming a thing of I'm trying to control your movement because it's affecting how it looks on me. God damn, no ways, bro. I can't do that. I can't be worrying about my reputation when you're not around. You know what I mean? I can't be worrying about that. So that's what I mean by don't be over, like, don't control. And if you gotta get rid of somebody, as harsh as it sounds, yes, fight for relationships, love, cool. But if you gotta get rid of somebody, bro, like, if something goes against your ethics, you gotta let that know. Especially as a man, because when you don't, bro, women are not attracted to men that they can run over. If you don't have a sense of ethics, she's just gonna run over you. And then when she runs over you, you're gonna be crying or, you know, giving some bullshit speech on stage about how, you're protecting women. You know what I mean? You're gonna slap your friends on stage. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna do weird things.
Well, that's the segue that I wanted to
Yeah.
go to. So, for the past maybe 5 to 10 years, this whole men are trash stuff that has come up, and femicide, and rapes and whatnot, women,
Yeah.
especially black women, say like, our men don't protect us.
Yeah.
Right? That's been a big thing. Our men don't protect us, we don't feel safe around our men, da 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 da. And one would think that dear Will Smith was protecting his woman. One would think, right? But as we saw, his woman was being insulted and he felt it right to go on.
She wasn't being insulted. Let's just get that out of the way. But continue.
So, was Will Smith being carried or was he being controlled?
Can I get my take?
Yeah, please.
Can I get my take? So, I think the Will Smith one is not a simple. What he did was, for me, still dumb, right? I think he had an opportunity to do something at that point in time, looking at the build-up of the amount of ridicule people have always given him, right?
Let me, before you give your answer, let's take away all the
Yeah, man.
Okay,
I hate that because giving them an excuse.
Cool. No.
And then we also give other guys an excuse whenever you're hurt. Just react like a
But I
bird.
didn't give in my view yet, though. So my view on that specific thing, that was dumb.
Let's assume two random people.
Right?
Something just roasting a girl.
Yeah. So that was dumb, right? That was dumb, right? Especially because
If it's a random
especially no,
But you gotta give hands.
but especially because he laughed first, right? I think that makes it even worse.
But if it's a random guy, you gotta give hands.
He
It's
laughed
different.
first.
That's your nigga, bro.
Can
You can't give hands on
we
your
acknowledge
nigga.
that he laughed first?
Shep, he laughed first.
He laughed first, right?
Yeah, he did.
Let's acknowledge that, right? When he went up there, he could have done that differently. He could have went up there, but not slap the guy. Maybe take the mic and say something like a clap, something witty, but protecting her, standing up for her, but at the same time classy. No, you know.
Okay, so what are you saying about Alina's question then, essentially? Like,
what he did
how does
was
that tie into what? But like in terms of like the overall question about black men protecting black women.
exactly. So him going up on stage could have been a stage like, yo, like you say, women say men don't protect us enough. They don't stand up for us. He literally, that was the point where he's like, I'm standing up for my woman. But he could have done it in a way where he's showing the world, hey man, that's my woman. I'm standing up for her. But at the same time, is don't be a, because the minute he did that, that whole concept what I was trying to do went the other way. He became a nigga moment.
Yeah, right. It was a nigga moment.
It became a nigga moment.
It was a real nigga moment.
So he had a position where he could have got up there, took the mic from Chris, and said something to like acknowledge and say something to like protect his woman. It could have been, people would have been like, yo, actually, you know what? That's a man standing up for his woman.
So after that, Jada then said, or made a statement saying that I'm not the type of woman that needs to be protected, right? And a lot of women were like giving her a round of applause for that. So going back to our statement of we're responsible, how do you guys as men feel about that?
That was
the woman saying, or if your woman were to say, I'm not the type of woman that needs to be protected.
In the world we live in, I think she was lying. I'm sorry, you can't say that, man. Especially with the world we live in. For her saying, I don't need protecting, then how most women saying, guys, please, you gotta stand up for us, because we're in danger because of you, men. And then you turn back and say, I don't need protection from you. Come on.
So I think it's like twofold, right? So when I speak to women, actually have like a lot of female friends, which is crazy because I don't believe guys and girls should be friends. Anyway, man, what a life. So when I speak to women, what I translate when they say that guys don't protect them, right? I don't think they mean. I think they mean both in the physical sense, but I think what they mean, and please let me finish, right? I think what they mean is this, right? That guys are not protecting them from themselves, all right? In the sense that the guy is not protecting her. He does not take her into consideration when he makes a move, right? In the sense that more often than not, guys are gonna do what's best for them in a situation where they feel like they can be dominant over a woman, right? So whether that's sexually, like whether that's abusive, like aggressively, like if we flip everything into everything, right? Like if on a balance of probabilities, a guy's gonna have a choice between having a woman at home and him at home doing everything, he's gonna have, he's gonna choose that. He's not protecting her from the hard labor, so to speak. That's just a mundane example, right? Another one would be in the midst of an argument, you know your power as a gent, right? You also know her power as a woman, right? Yes, women can hurt you with their like words and stuff, but your hands have a legal effect, right? Her words are not gonna take you to court. Your hands will, right? So you should protect her from that power that you possess, that anger, that embarrassment, like or even things like when she sends you a nude and you share that stuff. Protect her from that. You know what I mean? Like that's what I see. That's how I believe that the women are translating it, right? Like that's how they're saying like guys aren't protecting us. And to some degree, I kind of understand because guys will do what's best for them. Like I know as a guy, like I'm gonna do what's best for me, to a degree. Guys. And I think there are bad people and there are good people, and I'm not gonna say that I'm a good person or I'm a bad person, but I am gonna say that like people do bad things, and sometimes they don't think that they're doing bad things. And on the balance of probabilities, more often than not, guys it's gonna come across as a bad thing. Okay, cool. That's what I want to say about that, right? But now, in terms of protection from the physical sense or whatever, I think, like I said earlier, that's an adult, right? For me, right, if we're going to use the Jada and Will Smith relationship as the relationship archetype for the protection of black women, I would say as far as you can, also protect yourself. As a guy, like you are only as worthy as your reputation, and especially for someone in a position of Will Smith's character and caliber. He's not just any guy. He's a guy who worked his life to be where he is, and now it's gone in a moment, and it's gone in the dumbest moment, you know what I mean? All because he wanted to protect his woman. Like how far are you willing to go? You know what I mean? Don't protect a woman to the extent of damaging yourself. Don't do that.
But was Jada right in what she said? That's what I want.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna answer the second part, right? So like the whole now women are like Jada said that she didn't protect him, right? And I also saw now a lot of women flip and say, yeah, I mean, Will did overreact. She don't even protect him. She's strong. Right? That's where now. That's what I would say as a guy. Like you gotta be within yourself, right? As a guy, you gotta be within yourself first and foremost, and then secondly, like, yeah, women don't need protecting, bro. It's 2020, it's 2022, man. You know what I mean? Like, there are no wild animals out there. No one's trying to kill them on the bed. Like,
no, but
let them handle
they say they
shit,
want
bro.
protection from us.
Yeah, they can want
because
it.
we are the threat.
They want protection from us. So we must be protected from them, and we must protect them from ourselves as well.
Let me throw you a scenario, right? Women don't need protected, right? Let's say you're at a bride. Everybody there with their girls. One of your homies who's a joker starts roasting your girl. And you just laugh at it, because your girl doesn't need protecting, right? How does that conversation go in the car ride home?
Let's see, okay, so here's my thing, right? And that's actually like a really good question. Here's my thing, right? Your friends should also know. This is where the respecting comes. Like
no, don't talk about you.
Your friends should also know. Okay, but now how the conversation goes in the car, right? How the conversation goes in the car?
No.
You listen to everything she has to say.
Right?
You listen to everything she has to say, right? You listen to bro, she can say, oh man.
So you're not gonna stand up for her?
What is this to stand up for?
She's getting roasted. So don't ask. So you're not gonna.
What is she getting roasted about?
No, bro. No.
What is this to stand up
Don't
for?
avoid the question. You're almost getting roasted.
Okay, wait. Oh, wait. Here's it. Roast or insulted? Because
no, roast.
Then I'm laughing. I'm laughing. If you can't laugh at yourself, then don't stand next to me, because I laugh at myself all the time. People roast me all the time. I come from a family of roasting. You know what I mean? I grew up around roasting. Do you know what I mean?
So in the car, when she
it's
says,
not insulting.
why did you let that happen? You're gonna say,
What did I let? What's happened? People make fun of you, dog. You part of the family now. Welcome. Done, bro. What did I let? What happened? Then I'm gonna go on WhatsApp and be like, yo, bro, da 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 da. But please don't do that, bro. Like,
nah, why are you doing that?
Because no, that's how I protect him. Because now next time, now he knows, hey, bro, he's gonna go talk to you. You know?
You think that's
Nah, bro.
Bro, here's my thing, right? Because here's my thing. A relationship is not the be all and end all of your existence, right? To a certain degree, bro, like I said, this is an adult. To a certain degree, you have to let another adult get over certain things, right? To a certain degree, right? How many times are you gonna stand up and have to every time they feel insulted? Nah, bro, come on. For what? Nah, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm not always putting myself in front of you every time you feel insulted. Get out of here, bro. You always feel insulted. Get out of here, bro.
No, I mean, look, I'm not saying your woman should always feel about everything, right? Because sometimes we joke around. People, there's banter. There's humor, right?
How does the car ride home go for you now?
But no, hear me out. So, what I'm saying is, you should be able to differentiate when it's a good time to, like, everybody's chilling, we're talking, have a good time. Some banter's going around. But if she's the focus and she's just, you can see, it's like she's getting upset. Remember, a roast is a targeted. Like,
wait, are we still using Jada and thingy as an example, right?
No,
she wasn't roasted,
no.
That guy was roasting people.
Talking about his question. Remember, let's take up the
because if you roast my girl, then you're being an asshole. Don't roast my girl. Don't be on the tangents.
But let me finish my answer. Right? So, because I'm saying exactly the scenario that he painted. I'm not talking about Will and Jade. I'm talking about exactly what he painted.
Okay.
So
they're roasting your girl.
They're roasting
continuously.
girl.
One joke after another.
Continues. Yeah, she's
one joke after another.
Yeah, and you
okay, then yeah. Dude.
Yeah, right.
I didn't think it was that. That's
okay,
it. Yeah.
But
one joke after another. No, what you doing? Now you just see my girl.
Let me finish.
Mind your business.
Let me finish my point. So you're protecting her then?
Yeah.
So
naturally.
But wait.
Here's what I was saying with this question, because I don't mean the consistently roasting. Remember that this one joke that the nigga made was enough. Yeah. It's not just look at your girl.
Baby, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. That one joke he made. Dog.
But so to finish my point, right?
Was she the only joke?
Nah.
Were the other jokes at least?
You went the specifics. the whole concept about it for me is, and I've been in situations where something happens and I didn't do something about it at that point in time.
Yeah.
And like, so we're in the car, we're not in the drive home or we're chilling at home, we're talking about it, and she tells like, hey man, actually when that guy says that ish, that wasn't cool, Maybe at the time I didn't see it, and it happens sometimes. Maybe at the time you didn't think it was that deep, but when she tells you about it, and you're like, shit, you know what? Yeah, actually that was messed up. I think what I'm trying to say is that through time you actually get to a point where you realize I need to be more cognizant about what people say about my woman, and the more you know your woman, you know what her trigger points are, what things. Whether it's trauma, it could be anything. For you, to another girl, it could be like the stupidest thing, but to your woman, it could be like a very painful point, right? So you need to get to a point where you know what is a painful point to your woman. And going back, I didn't want to go back there, but going back to the Will Smith thing, it was a joke, and it was a very intelligent joke, right? But it just happened to be a sensitive thing. So it was a one-liner, but it was one-liner that targeted a specific point, and that was what she's going through with
she's not going through anything.
But my point is,
she's not dying.
No, but the point is, he is also well aware of certain things that is probably that's what her rest of making her like feel down right now. So you must know your woman that it's not going to make a joke about a woman. Certain things are a no-go, right? And you need to know, okay, this I need to stand up for. This I know she took that as a joke. That's what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying, man. Here's what I'm saying. One, I'm not responsible for what comes out of that nigga's mouth. Right?
Nope.
If that guy stands up and roast my girl, he roast my girl. If I now have to stop and be like, hey man, then I don't know my guy first and foremost, right? Because you should also know the kind of environment that you're bringing your girl into.
But what's wrong with telling your guy like, hey dog, actually that's not cool because
diss him back, but don't be a B word. You don't gotta be like, hey man, hey cool, shut your mouth, bro. Fuck you gonna do?
Like that.
What you gonna do, bro?
You say it like a little
bit cool, man. Shut your mouth, bro. Fuck out of here.
You gotta do something.
I hate those guys. No, bro, you can diss him back, or let your girl diss him back, because like girls also get spicy sometimes. Let your girl also, because dude, you don't always have to be that guy. You're not your girl's dad, bro. Like you don't always have to be that gen, dog. No, you are. Here's my thing, right? One, that's why I said,
run away from responsibility.
Listen to what I'm saying, right? I'm not disagreeing with you. Here's what I'm saying. One, right? I'm not gonna bring my girl into an environment where I know that she can't handle, right? For example, so if I'm gonna give a personal opinion and a general one. In a personal opinion, right? I'm not bringing my girl to a Congolese bride until I give her a brief about Congolese brides, because it's peak over there. You can't come to a Congolese bride and think you're just gonna be buddy. We're gonna roast you, fam. Do you understand? Everyone there is like that. You know, it's how our culture is. Same like I talk to my Nigerian friends about that. I talk to my Ghanaian friends about that. They're like, yeah, we diss each other. It's how it's how it is. So we'll give you a brief before, that's the first thing. Know the environment. 2, like, at least date a woman with character. Yes, protect her and all that kind of stuff. If someone says something, be like, yo, come on, man. Even if you did laugh, even if you did find it funny, yo, bro, come on, dog. All right, listen, funny, but nah. All right, cool, definitely do that, right? 3, have a girl with character, bro. Cause I would personally like it, and I think that a guy should also like it. If his girl can clap back, like, it's the most annoying thing, and also for a gent, I don't want to drive home and I have to think, oh man, my girl, no, I'm not gonna get along with the guys. Now she's gonna think about what the guys say on the text. And that's the thing. You're just adding more years to your life. Taking more years to your life. You're stressing for no goddamn reason. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's degrees to this, right? Don't bring her to like an environment that she can't handle. And the reason why I don't like the Will and Jada example is because like prior to the thing, did she not put up videos saying she's losing her hair, she don't give a shit, right? So if you're really that confident woman, be the confident woman. Don't now all of a sudden need a nigga, right? And now when you as a guy, if you are dating a confident woman, right? Allow her to be confident. A lot of guys are dating confident women and they still want to step in. No. Allow her to be, bro. There's something sexy about a woman who can clap back. Let her clap back. Why couldn't she clap back? And if she doesn't clap back and if she has an issue with it, then I will. Then she can come and tell me in the car and we can blah blah blah. But I'm not gonna be that girl gonna be like, oh hey man, my girl.
But you saying what I said. You saying what I said. You just because your point, you made 3 points, but the second point is exactly what I said. You said if you say something, you can be like, hey dog, yeah, that.
But I love first. What I'm saying is I'm not gonna protect. It's not protecting things.
But that is standing up for when you're doing that.
Bro.
That is.
I don't really think so.
Nah, it is.
I don't think it's standing up. I just think it's like.
You just don't like the word.
Interjecting. Yeah. No, because
it's standing up for.
No, it's not.
Because you're stopping it.
No,
you're stopping it. Are you not stopping it?
You can stop it, but
anyway. You stop it.
You guys just don't want to subscribe to the channel.
You doing it, you just want to say you're doing it.
Man, he is mad. I don't know what he's mad about, bro.
You're doing it.
I don't know what he's
I want you to say I'm doing it.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm protecting.
Subscribe to the channel and let your friends know. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching, guys.